Good morning. Me too. I need my daily slice. Hello. Why does this music feel loud? I don't know. Hello. Good morning. I slept kind of weird. This is loud in my ear holes. They were discussing ears on T's channel. T is live right now. You should also be following T. I almost just put T. Almost just put shout out T. T is live right now in her new apartment. She got a new little corner in a new little stream corner. So, what was I saying? They were talking about ears. And I should just go and get the little, I clean my ears out. And I know that they were saying, a couple folks were saying that like their ENTs were saying don't clean your ears out, like earwax, like unless you have a severe amount of earwax buildup, that you shouldn't be cleaning your ears out. And don't use a Q-tip. Absolutely don't use a Q-tip. I know this is a weird start to the day. That's fine though. But like it's like a little metal kind of, I don't really know how to describe it. Yeah, Q-tips just push that shit in there. It's kind of like a little, how do I describe it? Little metal ear cleaning. It's like a stick. I don't really know how to describe it. Six of Crows. This is my first time reading it. Oh, here. This is basically exactly what we have. Like this thing. How do I... Hold on. Hold on. I know exactly what I'm doing. Kind of, but not really. Can I like just click on the picture? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Just everybody, hold on. Everybody, hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts, okay? Can I zoom in on this shit? No. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm back with sound. Welcome back. You have to let me know how you like it. It's on my I almost read that as 2006. Everything lately is 2006 to me. So apparently I just want to go back to 2006. Do I want to go back? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. It's fine. Anyways. Okay. So on the topic of ear cleaning, I'm gonna go back to that. Where's my button? This is what we have. Can I zoom in on this shit? Not really, but this is what we have to clean our ears. What if I started? It's not that scary. I actually, like, I don't even know how to use this shit or this one. These guys, they have like, it's kind of like a little scoop at the end. Don't jam it into your ear, okay? Because I've accidentally like not been paying attention and kind of jammed it into my ear too far. That hurts. So don't do that. I don't use these ones because I don't know what they're supposed to do. But like these have just like, it's like a little scoop on the end, so you can just like scoop the earwax out, which kind of sounds gross, but you can scoop it out. So don't use Q-tips. This is what we have. We have it. It's on Amazon. You can just go get it on Amazon. Now I have a screenshot of that, so that's cool, I guess. But I would, if you want to clean your ears out, I would recommend one of those. Don't like shove it in your ear really hard and really far. That's a bad idea. But my fingernail does that. Don't do that either. Scratching my ear with my fingernail. So anyways, I've never picked up a book until this one. Imagine Six of Crows being your first book. Skipped right back to picture books. Oh, my ears hate this. Listen. I'll try it in my right ear first. Can't get much worse. It's totally fine. It's gonna be fine. Listen, as long as you're not using a Q-tip, just don't use Q-tips. Because I used Q-tips for a long time until I met Tien. He's like, you shouldn't use those because they're bad. And I was like, why? And then he told me why. And I was like, oh. And then I started using those. My dad still uses Q-tips. Chronic ear problems. Touching my ear makes me ache. Don't do it. Very rarely use a Q-tip. Yeah. But they scratch my ears so good. So anyways, good morning. That's what we use to clean our ears, because sometimes you just gotta clean your ears. You know, I don't have an ENT. I would say listen to your doctor first. I am not a doctor. I am not an ENT. I am not your ENT, and I am not your doctor. If you have an ENT, I would recommend listening to them. And if they're like, girlfriend, don't be cleaning your ears out. If you have ear problems, make an appointment, come see me, and I will help you clean your ears. I would recommend you listen to your own doctor over me every single time. I wish you were my ENT. I would be your ENT if I was qualified. So, can't listen to with all the earwax I can't Q-tip out. What if we just, you remember those candles? Do you guys remember that whole trend of like putting the candle, you have to lie on your side, stick the candle in your ear and light it? You remember that shit? Yeah. I still don't really remember how that was supposed to work. But I remember me and my friend did it. We also didn't, we were like, I don't know how this is supposed to work, but we did it anyway. Every non-single Q-tip option sounds like torture. It was trendy though. It was cool. It's fine. Listen. And you got to play with fire. The best of both worlds. Trendy and plays with fire. What could be better? So, listen to your doctor. Don't listen to me. Either stick a mace in your ear or fill it with fire. What could be better? I see nothing wrong with either option. Like, honestly, I should be wearing my headphones, like my over-ear headphones, more often than these. But sometimes I don't like the way they sit on top of my head. They'll sometimes give me a headache, which is why I don't wear them on stream. But if I'm not streaming, I should probably wear them more, because, you know, sticking these in your ear, not great to have in your ear all the time. And then when I'm walking, I don't have any, I want to get like, I think they're called, what? It's like bone conduction earbuds. Like they actually don't go in your ear, they sit outside of your ear. I'd like to get those. So squeeze my glass. See, Logitechs are one of the few that haven't felt heavy or tight after hours. Yeah, there's just no good, can't just like beam sound into my ear without either going into my ear or putting pressure on my head or something. Like just got, I actually watched a YouTube video and the person was sponsored by the Raycon open earbuds, and so I clicked on it and I was like, so because I've wanted to get a pair for running for a long time, for like a long ass time, probably like 7 years now, but they are rather expensive. However, I feel like they would last quite a while. So have a good lurk, Ivy. So I think I might end up getting some eventually. I don't have meds on, I'm here. specific kind of tinnitus due to my eardrum having ADHD drums really fast. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. Of course, I haven't heard of a lot of things, so what do I know? Got one, I have chronic ear infections, got one in January, I still have the symptoms right now. Yes, my doctor said I'm starting to lose hearing in my left ear. No! All the infections, ENT told me I had the weirdest eardrums he had ever seen in his 27 years. So you're like, thanks. That's just the tip of the iceberg. It's kind of like, thanks, man. But at the same time, I hate that for me. You're like, I don't want that. What your eardrums be doing? Like, what you mean? What do you mean? Goodness. Do I win a prize? Is the prize new ears? Is the prize I get sonic eardrums and I can have them replaced for free? Just imagining all tangled up, twisted into weird shapes, honestly. Listen, everybody gets new ears. I don't know who's making these ears. Inspector Gadget, I guess. You get Go-Go Gadget ears. Eardrum's not a normal shape. I can't see my own eardrum. I want to know. GCB? Good morning. I went on a walk this morning. I woke up and I got up, went to the bathroom, came back, looked at the time, and it was like 6:15-ish. And I just kind of sat there and I was like, should I just get up? And I was like, if I go back to sleep now, because I'm going to play Lost Ark with Allie later today. And I was like, well, if I try to I'll need to try to make some pasta because I've got ground beef thawed. I need to go ahead and use it. So I'll have a short time frame between end of stream and playing games. Do I want to stress myself out by trying to do that and go on a walk? I could just get up, but I'm really tired. Well, I went on a walk this morning, so I'm very proud of myself. It was great. So good job me. But now I'm still really sleepy. Can't say my eardrums are weird. And Knox like, yeah, I want a picture. Ear camera session. That would be really cool to be like, if they can shove a camera in there and then they could show you the picture. Probably TMI. I've had a gynecologist tell me my uterus is surprisingly small. Okay. My dentist said my mouth was also small because when they had to do the crown, it was the very last tooth on the top row back here. And he while he's working on it, he was like, your mouth is pretty small. And of course I couldn't say anything at the time. And I was just like, so if I got weird ears, let me see so I can show my friends. Exactly. TMI actually stand for tell me immediately in this. That's yes. My favorite part of that is being talked to, unable to respond. Yeah. Mine is pretty good. The dentist and the the dental assistants, they're pretty good about keeping the conversation to where you can either just kind of nod or kind of make noises or just not have to say anything. Their side, they can just kind of talk and you don't have to actively say anything. They're pretty good about it. Oh, maybe it's because Shay is the tall girlfriend. Tall fiance. Tall fiance. Vulnerable situation. You should just start talking back. They're cleaning your teeth. Mouthful of just toothpaste. Just talk at them. Tall fiance. Tall streamer. Had to make room for the rest of the tall. Exactly. So it's just in comparison. So the short uterus, short mouth. They just didn't get the memo. Like, the rest of the body was like, got it. But then the uterus was like, maybe like got distracted halfway through or something. And the mouth also got distracted. So, you know, something happened. It's a give and take. Who knows? I like the TMI, tell me immediately, because to be honest, that's more accurate than too much information. Tell me immediately is far more accurate. Oh my god. I want to put my tasks on here. You know what else I want to do? I'm getting a lot of like sci-fi stuff on my book. What is this thing called? A Kindle? I'm getting a lot of sci-fi things, and now I'm like, I want to read sci-fi. What page am I on? 59? Read to page 100. Oh shit, fuck. It's fine. Read to page 150. I don't know how far I'm gonna get. We're only doing like 3 sprints today. Read to page 200. We'll just do that. We're keeping it. We're only doing 3 today. We might do, if we do 4, it's gonna be baby sprint. Cause I need time in between now and when Allie, like I start playing games with Allie. Cause she goes live at 3 o'clock my time. But we'll need at least an hour for like chatting, warming up, word games, all that kind of good stuff before we get to the game. So I know I have at least an hour after she actually goes live. At least 3 friends streaming. Feel so blessed. These are my favorite days. It's a good time. It's a very busy week. Also, I wanted to keep it low key today because I got busy day tomorrow. It's this way. It's not this way. It's this way. Tomorrow and Saturday. Don't let me forget to be here Saturday. Watch me forget. It'll be Saturday and then I just won't show up. Because I'm not used to streaming on Saturday. Tomorrow, what if I sit like this and it's just my mouth? I'm the mouth of Sauron. Like in the movie, I'm the mouth of Sauron right now. This is how today is gonna go. It's really not that funny, but it is kind of funny. It's not that funny, but in my head it's funny. Hi, Molly. We're still his iPad time. I love the mouth of Sauron because when he does like this, the stupid smile that it does. Oh god, I love it. But I need like the helmet, you know? I need the big helmet. I should make that. That should be a fun costume. The gas is leaking again. This is what happens. Here's the thing. Next year's Halloween costume, honestly. Because I have a lot of things I want to accomplish running wise. And in order to do that, I need to get my workouts in. And in order to do that, I have to get my workouts done in the morning. Because if I don't get them done in the morning, they're just not getting done. Because I know myself. I've lived with myself for 38 years. I know myself and I know the tricks that I need to do to get things done. So if I wake up early, I just get real loopy and goofy. It's like Jasper's wearing a cape. Oh, it kind of is. Morning workouts I prefer them though because the longer I wait, the more I'll either just straight up forget and it'll be like 6 o'clock and I'm going, shit, I was supposed to do this today. Or I go, fuck, I need to go do this workout, but I have to start making dinner, or I'm in the middle of making dinner, or I need to do this, I need to do that. It's just a whole mess of things. I knows it is. It's a mess. And it's just, especially for me, if I can just get up, get the workout done, then it's done. And I don't gotta worry about it. My time for going immediately after work, that was when I was working full time, especially in California, because I started work at 4:30 to 5 in the morning. My ass wasn't gonna work out that before work. That wasn't gonna happen. So when I was getting off work and getting home by like 3:30 or 4, then I could work out, because I was like, well, it's still pretty early, I can do that. Yeah, that's kind of my fault. Because I could get to work early and then get home early. I could be like, bye. It'd be like 3:30 and people are like, could you do this? And I'm like, nope, see ya. Gotta go. So that was fine. But yeah. So anyways, tomorrow we're out. I kind of know what we're doing, but I also kind of don't know what we're doing. It's fine. And then Saturday we're gonna play Resident Evil, and we're really gonna see how that goes. We'll see. We'll see. Should have clocked in at 5 a.m. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I loved being at work that early because some of our production guys would get there. Some of them got there at like 3:30, and that was only a handful of them because we only needed a couple of them there that early. And then a couple more would get there at 4. So it would be nice and quiet. We only had a handful of people there that early. We could actually get shit done and get things started. And then a majority of people wouldn't start rolling in until like 7:30. And then the people that were really annoying, like the managers, they wouldn't start showing up until like 8 or 9. So it was great. We could actually have gotten a lot of shit done before they showed up and started bothering us. So by the time they got there, we had already gotten a lot of things done, gotten things rolling. And by the time they started showing up and fucking around with shit, we had already gotten things done. We could then correct the things that they started fucking up. And then I could leave when they would fuck around with more shit in the afternoon. Bye. No, I don't want it. Yeah, don't wanna. Hi, Bremy. I shouldn't have put that many. I only put 3 ice cubes, but I feel like that was too many ice cubes. Okay. So far, I'm liking 6 of Crows. It's kind of like not Jade War. Jade Ward's the next one. Jade City is the first one. It had a lot of people, places, things, magic system. A lot of things got introduced. You know, you're being introduced to very many things. A whole new world. I was semi-familiar with the Grisha because I read the first book. I think it's Shadow and Bone, but I read that like 2 years ago. So I kind of remember. They give a little bit of like a recap of like, oh, here's what they can do. So that kind of helps. But there's a lot of introduction to a lot of different things. So there's a lot of stuff being thrown at me right now. But also a lot of things have happened in the first 59 pages, which is kind of nice. So that's kind of cool. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if Keisha has read these. Also, hi Mariah. I know, well, Allie is currently reading this one again. I don't know if Keisha has read these before. I don't know who's read which books before. Okay, Mason, see, I don't know who's read what. Does Storygraph tell me? Let's go look. Let us look. See all activity. Okay, well, Keisha's not on here as the people who have read it. So either Keisha has not read it or has not rated it. Cody's 10 years old. That's how I feel when every year the cats get older and then I start spiraling. Cody's still a baby. Cody's still baby. Don't think it's just Cody's still baby. Cody is baby. Give Cody kisses and hugs and treats. I know it's the double digits. But Cody is baby. Cody's baby. But Jillian was baby girl right until she bed. Nope. Still baby. Still baby. Still baby. They're all babies. They're all babies forever. I don't like to think about it. No baby curl, fuzzy orange blanket. Oldest baby. They're all babies. They are all babies, and they will forever be babies because they just are babies. Old baby man. Just little old baby man. That's what they are. You can't tell me otherwise. Okay. Oldest baby's 20, but he's a horse, so it isn't the same, but that's also a baby. Okay. I am going to start the sprint. Coworkers playing cooking simulator in the middle of the workday. Good for her. Be like, go cook, girl. Broccoli is a sassy princess baby. As he should be. I mean, if he's somebody's gotta be. Nixie's playing Bongo Cat. I just need everybody to know. Okay. I'm starting this timer. And I'll see you guys in 4 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna drink my coffee. And I probably won't be any more awake, but that's also fine. Take your meds and drink your water. Hi, CEO. Update my pages. After being in Robin Hobb's world for so long, I was not prepared for how fast this reads. Which is fine. I Strat. Like, there was a little baby fight scene, and it was over within like a page, basically, like a page and a half. And I was like, with just this one particular character, and I was like, I feel like this could have been a little longer. And I think that's just because I'm used to Robin Hobb's books right now. The Indiana Jones of book fight scenes. Like, it's two totally different books. They're two totally different types of books. I'm enjoying this so far because they're two totally different worlds. Hi, Seth. This one reads very fast though, because apparently I'm now in part 2. I'm already 20% into this book. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Oh my god. I'm still really sleepy. I didn't think I'd wake up. In my brain, I was like, maybe I would have time for a tiny little nap before... Did I update Lost Ark? I think I did. Before Lost Ark with Allie later. I updated it, yes. But I don't think I will, because I need at least, like, a nap for me. It's got to be a minimum of 2 hours, ideally a minimum of 3. And so I think if I've timed this right, I'll end stream around like 2 my time, and then Allie will start around 3 my time. But like, I'll have around 1 hour for her to chat, do the word games, and just kind of settle in before we actually start playing Lost Ark. So I'll be able to, I'll make dinner, and that's really early for dinner, but I'm just gonna make pasta so I can make dinner and that'll be ready, and then have a little bit of de-stream time before Lost Ark. So that's nice. Didn't think I'd wake up. I have been that drunk before too. I need to get back. See, it's because I got up early today. Earlier than the past couple of days. Because I'm trying to walk at least 4 times a week. Because I'm going to start strength training in December. And the program I've picked for my strength training, it has like, I think there's like a stretch. It's like maybe like a stretch or a yoga thing like once a week or so. But pretty much every single day has some kind of programming to it. So I was like, well, since I haven't really done anything, how about in November, we just at least try to get some movement in. So like 4 times a week, we're going to go walking. And cleaning is exhausting, May. You are correct. So, oh my god, just fucking blinding myself. I still haven't watched Gavin's Twilight vlog. I'm so behind on many people's stuff. But anyways, I have a reason. Where is it? So, yeah. I have 3 different fucking channels because I'm a dumb bitch. But that video is for my running channel. And so in November, I was like, how about since we're just going to get some movement in. Channels aren't even, it's because I have 3 different ones. I have 3 different ones, man, because I have no fucking chill. So November, 4 times a week, I'm going to go walk. And I didn't Saturday, I didn't go on an intentional walk, but we went to the convention and we walked around the entire day. So I was like, I'm counting that as a walk because I got well over 10,000 steps. So I was like, I'm counting that because that's a lot of walking. So it wasn't an intentional walk, which is what, I was like, I'm going to go on a walk for 30 minutes, but I got 10,000 steps. So I was like, I'm counting that one. But Monday was a day. Didn't go on a walk then, but Tuesday I did. Although I had a migraine, I was worried about that and didn't really help that much. And then this morning I woke up and I sat there for a few minutes, contemplated life, contemplated going back to bed, and then I was like, we're sitting here and we're here, so we might as well just stay awake and just go. I just have one, just post everything on there. See, and I've thought about that. And then I was like, I don't know if that, I debated on that. And I just, in my brain, I'm like, I feel like it would be too confusing for not only people who are like, well, I don't give a shit about your running crap. Because I know far too many people, when I start talking about my running and workouts, their eyes just glaze over. It's like when people talk to me about math, my eyes just glaze over. And I don't care. Or about cars. My eyes just glaze over because I just don't care. Oh, sorry. Hold on, I gotta go find YouTube. I have to find it. Hold on. Look, Lord of the Rings. I have to finish watching Dylan's. You know what's really fun? Watching and listening to Dylan and Shay play games together. It's just really funny. Worcester, shut up. Can't use that glaze for Thanksgiving, honestly. Is a personal preference, absolutely, yeah. Part of me really does want to just have the one channel, and it's just here it is. Here's just me. But then I'm like, I really do hate thinking and saying and having to even think about the word algorithm. I hear it far too often. I see it far too often. And I don't know if any of us truly fucking know how it affects things, but figured out the turkey situation. Tell me. I want to know what our turkey situation is and how. I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like you can create a little mini situation in the oven for the turkey. But in my brain, I was like, I feel like if I combine the booktube plus running plus gaming, it's gonna confuse YouTube as to what the fuck is going on with this channel. This girl doesn't even know what the fuck she wants to do. And then people will also be uninterested, if that makes sense. People will be like, oh look, books, yay. And then they'll be like, what is this running bullshit? I don't care. And then they may not fully be involved. Or then they might be like, ooh, yay, games. Ooh, what are these books? what is that? Kind of that situation. But like May said, definitely personal preference. So there's that. YouTube would demolish that channel. Ain't nobody can recommend that. I just figured it's kind of like my Netflix. My Netflix and Hulu has no idea what the fuck I want to watch, because I just watch so many, it's like popular things, but then weird shit and all the things in between. So it doesn't know what to recommend me anymore. And it just kind of throws whatever at me at this point. My redneck solution, that's a good start. Literally took a tape measure to my oven. Okay. Measured its length and width, did the math on how long of pans I can get to fit in all three. Need to go buy those 3 pans. And normally you can get sets, so that's good too. Had to stagger the cook and mac and cheese, but Cam will get his turkey. Can't do a brine, that's okay, because my store is not bags. Gonna skip that. I think that'll be fine though, honestly. I really like that Netflix clearly does not get why I like, same. I think the brine will, like, no brine, that'll be fine. Oh, that rhymes. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good. Like, that's what that one Reddit thread was saying the other day, May. It was like, you know, you just kind of take your little notebook and just go, okay, if we want to start eating dinner at 5 o'clock, when do I want to start cooking? Like, if the turkey needs to rest for 45 minutes, then I need to have it out of the oven by like 4:15, you know? So, and it needs to cook for X amount of hours. You basically just work backwards. All my Walmart has is oven bags. Google if I can use an oven bag to brine. Google's like, dear God, do not do that. I wish Google would do things like actually say things like, dear God, don't do that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Like Home Depot selling things. That's actually a really good shout. Never brine our turkey. Do put butter under the skin. I think my grandma used to. That's a good shout too. Oh, thank God. They clearly have no idea why that hit for me, because I think that sounds horrible. Oh yeah, you watch this. I think you'd like this. Yeah, and then sometimes I'm like, that sounds fun. And then other times I'm like, Netflix, what are you talking about? No. I get intimate up in that bitch. I put garlic butter under its skin, shove it up its ass like lube. Exactly, as you should. I almost died when I burped into. How? What happened? Gumi, what happened? Get all up in there. They always turn out so good. We don't brine or use the bag. I don't think my grandma ever used a bag either. I think they did the butter, but I don't think they would ever use a bag. They would just kind of like every now and again like pull the turkey out and, you know, kind of use a turkey baster thing to like, or use a spoon to scoop the fluids. That sounds gross. But like up onto the turkey. You know what I'm talking about? Sounds gross, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't have a Home Depot here. Gonna check this one place. Mom says I should brine because it's better. Last year's turkey is fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Ex-vegetarian decides to cook a whole turkey by herself. You will definitely believe what happens next. Boil over everything to start. Take foil off and last 30 minutes. Yeah. See, it's gonna be fine. The William Shatner video on turkey frying safety sounds amazing. I feel like we would all be really safe though after watching it. I think if I found a skin-on turkey breast, I would consider it, but I don't think I would ever personally cook a whole turkey again unless I was forced. I've never done it myself. I've only assisted. And I think I would only ever assist. I don't think it always looked like a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of work. It tastes delicious when done. But dear God, am I lazy? And I have no desire. I appreciate all the work that goes into it. And I will assist, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. The juices, yeah. Inject as well. Yep, turkey, it's full spa treatment, not just the bath soak. Okay. Skin on turkey breast, less work, ton of food. See, I'm hungry now. See, we don't do, Tien's not a turkey kind of guy. He doesn't really, like, they didn't really celebrate, like, typical Thanksgiving. So we do roast duck and pork. We have a place here, so that's what we do now for Thanksgiving. It's real good. We just go pick it up too. We don't even have to prepare it. It's already prepared. We just go get it. It's great, yeah. Is he a chicken kind of guy? Try my best to find something to put this brine in then. Hoping I had a pot. Biggest pot I had, the legs were out. I like this mental image I have, just the turkey legs just sticking out. After having friends with smokers changed my life, I'd 100% pay the extra money, pre-order for a smoked turkey house hosting big Thanksgiving. Yep. Just happy with good chicken breast. Easier cook, tastier meat. What are Tien's thoughts on class? See, this is why he should be here. See, he was only 3 days in office, and then they were like, you guys got to be 4 days. If he was only 3 days in office, he could be here to give his thoughts and opinions. He's missing out, and so are we. But he streams later today. He'll be on later at 4 Central. So you could ask him then. You should just actually, when he start stream, that's what you should open with. Be like, hey Tien, what are your thoughts on cock? And when he's like, be like, on chicken. We were talking about Thanksgiving. Twitch can't get mad. We're talking about food. I doubt it. That's true. You might be asleep. Time zones. Return to office is a scam. Twitch can't get mad. No one can get mad. We're talking about food. Ham girly all the way. He does like ham. All my friends except for one person who he won't single out also loves ham. That one just has to have turkey. God, it's like his name is on the lease. He just wants to stand out. We won't name and shame. It's totally fine. So I was trying to figure out a way to like make a joke with his name, but I can't figure it out because I think my brain turned off last week and it's just not turned back on. It's just the brain cell turned off. I think the battery finally ran out. Why Cam no like ham? That's my joke, yeah. A lamb country. They just boil sheep, call it a day. I just spelled my boyfriend's name wrong. Bye. But see, I said it correctly because I figured that's what you were going for. I figured. Just don't put the whole mac in the oven backwards. Imagine, be like, Cam, I need you to check the oven. Can you go? Oh my God, that's just like the visit with the grandparents. You remember that? I fucking hated that. It's creepy. I got you. I understood. I knew what was happening. Okay. I'm gonna get this sprint going. We might be able to do like one little baby sprint at the end, maybe. Meow Friday too much. Unsolicited Dane Bramage. Yep. Almost time. It's almost halfway through the month, which is ridiculous. Friday's ruining my brain. It's kind of all starting to soak in. Need to send them something on Discord. Do it. Found a job just for him. Oh God. It's fine. Okay, everyone send Friday something on Discord. Unless you don't want to, then you don't have to, but you could if you wanted to. All right, I'm gonna read my book now. I'll see you in 45 minutes. Okay, bye. Do I get to choose a book now? Am I choosing a book? Something funny about the Hoa Hoa Hoa, like, raid alert is originally, I asked Tien, and so he just kind of made his own thing, and it was huge. It was a giant Edward. And it was on this side. This side of the screen, it was a giant Edward. And I was like, actually, could we make Edward not as giant? You can choose the dragon. Okay, I'm gonna choose Dragon Republic. Yeah, it was basically Kaiju Edward. But welcome in, Raiders. Hi, T. T. Thank you for the raid. Tomes of Tea. I'm also in this raid. Hi friends, I'm Pete's cat, or Kristen. My pronouns are she, her. I'm not always in black and white, but I am when we're co-working. I'm also in a meeting. Dragon Republic it is. Welcome in. Today we're reading Six of Crows. It's getting pretty good. We're planning a heist. It's pretty good. I was just saying earlier that there was like a fight scene with this one character and it was like a page and a half. Maybe it was like 2 pages max. But I'm used to Robin Hobb books, like since just got out of, you know, Assassin's Quest. So I was like, this was a very short fight scene. So my brain is adjusting. But anyways, welcome in. T, if you need to go and do other things, if you need to go eat lunch. I don't know if you ate lunch at all in your sprints, but if you need to go eat lunch, go eat lunch. If anybody else needs to go de-stream with T, go drink some water, go get some food, do a little stretch. My neighbors are stretching. They're, you know, running across their apartment like they always do, making a shit ton of noise. It's great. We love to see it. But anyways, yeah, this is the Pizza Cat Zone. Zio's so creative. Traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Pizza Cat Zone. See, everyone says I need to write a book. Zio needs to write a book. Okay. I'm gonna go back to not talking and being quiet, which is what everyone wants from the actual opening monologue. No, you didn't. You made it up. You made it up. They stole it from you in the future and then took it to the past. Hi, girl. Okay. Dave, thank you for writing in. I'm gonna go back to sprinting. I'll see you guys in 21 minutes precisely. And yeah, they're time thieves, which is rude. Party chicken. Gonna go on run. Have a fantastic run. I went on a walk earlier. Okay, make sure you hydrate after, and everyone hydrate now. Okay, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, bye. Ding ding. Welcome back. Oh my god. What's on there? Okay. My allergies are kicking my ass. And that's annoying. Bite me! Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Yeah, fucking allergies, bro. I have to sneeze. Do I have to sneeze? Maybe. Maybe not. I thought I did, but I'm gonna close this freaking... The sun can't decide what it wants to do. Because it'll start out super gray and gloomy. And then the sun will just burst through the clouds. And it's annoying. No more. No more light. We hate the light. Turn the light off. Get out of here. Yeah. Take all the allergies and punch them in the face. Get out of here. The hell? Anywho. I am not trapped in here with allergies. Allergies are trapped in here with me. Exactly. And then Sio's gonna punch them all in the face. As he should. Okay. Ah, my earbud. So far, I like this book. I'm liking it. Pretty good. I think, okay, I'm gonna hit page 150. So I guess I could have left read to page 200. I cleared my backlog. Whatever, it's fine. I do what I want. 'Cause I'm an adult. I do what I want. So we're gonna do one more sprint. We'll just see how far I get. Maybe I just won't have a task. Maybe I'll just read and we'll just do whatever I want to do. That sounds like a good plan, honestly. I'm an adult. I'm a grown-up. Then I will take a break. Then, okay, so we'll do our last sprint. Then we'll raid out. Then I'll take a break. And then I'm going to play Lost Ark later today with Allie. And then Tien's got... What is Tien doing today? Who knows? I don't remember. Let's find out. Let's look. Good God. Playing Chrono Trigger today. He is. Hey, look, it's Allie. I'm only streaming now. I'm just gonna be a voice on your channel. Unless you don't want me to be a voice, and then I'll just be a character. In your character's world. I'll just be a character running alongside your character. Yeah, I'll be a voice in your head. I just want to double check. That's fair. Yeah, so Allie is going to be streaming Lost Ark later today. And I'm going to be playing Lost Ark with Allie. I don't know if anybody else is going to be playing with us. We're going to be seed hunting and who knows what else. And then Tian's gonna be playing Chrono Trigger. And it's gonna be a great time. I almost just exited out of so many things. It's gonna be great. Look, I'm almost 150 pages in to Six of Crows. Things are happening. We're plotting. We're planning things, Allie. We're plotting a heist. Things are happening. It's pretty good. I was saying earlier, it's kind of like Jade City, where at the beginning, because I only read Shadow and Bone, but that was like 2 years ago, so I don't remember a lot of that world. So it was like a lot of people, places, things, and just a lot of that getting thrown at me. So I was like, okay, this is a lot of info getting thrown at me all at once. Who's who now? But I'm getting settled in. I'm figuring out who's who and what's what and what's going on. And, you know, now we're getting into like figuring out the heist. So we're getting into it. I need to catch up at this rate. Listen, it's a fast read, which I like. Things are moving along pretty quick. It's a fast little read. She's a cutie. I really like her. She is a cutie. She's fun. Let's look at the Goodreads horror thing. Goodreads.com. I was in my head, I sang that as like, no, not that. It's like farmersonly.com. That was one of the ideas that I had for my booktube, was like, not for specifically horror, but like pick and choose some of the categories, and maybe not all of the winners, but like pick a handful and then like read some of those from like a handful of categories. Like, I'm sorry, historical fiction is not my thing. So like, and obviously romance, not my thing. So I'd probably skip over that one too. But like maybe horror, mystery, thriller, fantasy, sci-fi, like pick some of those and then pick a handful of those books and then do a video reading some of those. And I might do that anyway. I might just not do that until 2026 though. But I think you should. I already started the second. Oh, so you finished the first one. Moved on to Accomplice to the Villain series. I'm glad you're liking that one. Is it only 2 books? Is it just a duology? Or is there going to be a third one? I've never read Six of Crows. It's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. 3, maybe more. Oh, okay. Hot wires. But yes, to Allie, I think you should read the Goodreads horror nominees. I think you should. One's in the chat if you think Allie should read the Goodreads horror nominees. I'm going to put one in the chat. And then if there's one that Allie doesn't like, she can just skip it. There is a Stephen King. So if there's one that Allie doesn't like, you can skip it. Oh, that can be like, you can veto. It's kind of like Modvember. Like last year, you know, Allie was like, listen, you guys can pick games, but if you guys pick a game that I'm really not all about, I do get the option to veto. Like if I wouldn't have done this, but if I was like, haha, I'm gonna make Allie play Sea of Thieves. Allie does not do water. She don't like deep water. And if I was gonna be an asshole and be like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna make Allie play Sea of Thieves, she's gonna be like, bitch, veto that shit. So Allie can have a veto. So she can read the Goodreads horror nominees and then she gets a veto option. And then she can use the veto on the Stephen King book so she doesn't have to read it. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. A lot of these books are on my TBR. I think you should. I think you should. Oh, they haven't announced the winner. I was about to be like, have they announced the winners? When do they? It's right here on the side. I can read. The opening round of votes. Oh, it just opened November 11th through the 23rd. For those that are interested in voting in the Goodreads voting thing. The final round will be November 25th through the 30th. And then the winners will be announced December 4th. So get ready. My two is like, maybe I will read. They have a lot. Okay. Gird your loins, people. I can do what I do every year. Look at the books on list, go, wow, look at how many books I planned to read it in new releases and didn't. Only vote in certain categories if I've read the books. I think that's fair. I don't like casting votes based on authors, even though at the end of the day, my votes never win. Girding them hard, as you should. I also heard that there was going to be a new Devil Wears Prada, and I don't remember where I heard that from. Was it? Did I hear from Gavin? Was he the one talking about it? I don't remember. What? Like, why is there a new one? Emily's Miranda's. Like, why is there a new one though? How long has it been? Devil Wears Prada. Okay, it's been 20 years. Dear God. Because they love me. That came out in 2006. It's been 20 years? Jesus Christ. Okay, so the second one, Miranda Priestley struggles against Emily, is it Charlton? Her former assistant turned rival executive as they compete for advertising revenue amid declining print media while Miranda nears retirement. Okay. Pizza Gap, what's up? Gas sensor dangerous. What dangerous info? What dangerous info? The 20-year thing? Nah, if I gotta know, you gotta know. Kind of like there's less than I was gonna say less than 2 years until the new year. I meant 2 months, but that's fine. Less than 2 years until the new year. I would say I have more than something I like nothing at all. Wait, I'd rather have more of something I like than nothing at all. So I always enjoy all this. Nope, not the Jurassic Park. I got strong opinions. Here's my strong opinions. I have watched all of the Jurassic Parks. Except this new one, because that one like just came out very recently. So I haven't watched that one yet. I'm gonna watch it, but it's probably gonna be a hate watch. When that first Jurassic World came out, I was like, hell yeah. I love dinosaurs, man. Fuck yeah. And it was pretty fun. I was like, okay. Kind of missed the mark. Not really. I think we're just doing this to make money, but all right, whatever. Okay. And then they kept doing it, and I have this whole like, oh, I'm in charge of the fucking raptors. Fuck off with that. Fuck off with it. No. Fuck no. No. And then they just kept making them, and they got more and more stupid as they just kept making them. All the Jurassic Worlds, as they kept going, they got more stupid, especially whatever that last one was, where they brought back, they did Dr. Alan Grant And Dr. Ellie Sadler, so fucking dirty. I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen. And I hate watched all of them. Just so I could be like, actually, yes, I have seen all of them. You want to get me mad? You want to get me on a fucking soapbox? Get me talking about this shit. Fucking hated that crap. And then the whole like, oh, we need to steal the... I fucking hate... They ruined it. I was entertained to watch it. It was definitely a one-time watch only. They ruined it. Not Chris Price. Just fucking hated it. Too much peopling. It's fucking dumb. They completely lost the plot. Completely lost the plot. Went so far off the mark. Off into the galaxy. Into another universe. They went... It was like fucking Doctor Who. They were like, yo, Doctor Who, can you bring the fucking... Like... Can you come visit us? And we're gonna jump into the box with you? I forget what it's fucking called. And they like... teleported off into another goddamn dimension. That's how far off the mark they went. Yeah, the Jurassic Worlds went into an entirely different dimension. Into another galaxy in a different dimension. Because they had to call Doctor Who. That's how far off the mark they went. Ugh. God. So annoyed. Every time I think about it, I'm so annoyed. I hate it. Stupid. They were hurting the dinos for no reason too. Destroying the island for no reason. So dumb. You want to get me ranting? Get me talking about that. That's what you can get me talking about. God. Anyways, there's going to be a Devil Wears Prada 2. How did I even get on this? I went from the Goodreads Choice Winner books to Devil Wears Prada. We do need water. We need to hydrate now. God. Don't tell me what to do. Everyone drink your water. All of you drink. I was going to say all of your water, but that might be too much water at once. So maybe don't do that because you can't have too much water. That is a thing. That's actually very dangerous. So don't do that. My fault. No. Drink water, but in safe amounts. All your water belongs to us. No, you have to. You have to. Drink it. I've had multiple coworkers, they just don't like to drink water. In my lifetime, I've had multiple people, they're like, I don't like the taste of water. And they would only drink soda. And we're like, girl, you've got to drink at least a little bit of water. They're like, what? We were like, what about like a singular cup of water a day? Just like a small cup of water. Just a little bit. We'd be like, just a small cup of water a day. And they would be like, no, I hate the taste of water. And we're like, but you really need it. They would only drink, grew up in the South, so like sweet tea. So it's basically just sugar with like a tiny bit of tea. And then soda. And we're like, girl, we need you to drink like the tiniest cup of water. At least. God. Girl, your loins. Exactly. Ugh. I'm exhausted now. I am tired. Damn. Where am I? Who am I? How am I? Ugh. Lord. Girl, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Okay. Dr. Joint, water's in. You need electrolytes. Yep. Gotta get like a little electrolyte. Need something else other than like just water, just straight water. That's also true. Damn, I'm tired. Okay, we're gonna read. Well, I'm gonna read. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I'm gonna start the timer. I'm gonna read. You guys are gonna like do stuff. Maybe you'll read. Maybe you can nap. I don't know. Or eat. Maybe you should eat food. What the hell was that sound? There's all kinds of weird sounds happening. Paint your nails. Goomy was gonna paint their nails earlier today, but then Goomy did not have enough time to paint their nails because the lunch break not long enough. So that's information that everyone needed to know. That's information that was in my brain. Now all of you know. Is an electrolyte questioner. I know a lot of people are, it's either you believe in the electrolytes or you don't. I am an electrolyte believer. Now, don't ask me to provide you with like scientific proof and like studies and like links to studies. I was like, I don't have actual papers to provide you. Like, especially not right now. I'm too fucking tired. So, need to see her nails. I know. So, is the hypoatremia, is that when you drink too much water? Because that is a thing. But anyways. So, drink your water, but not too much of it. And if someone could go and tell my upstairs neighbors to like quit jumping all the time, quit running, quit throwing shit, quit slamming doors, that'd be pretty cool. I would appreciate it. They might try to fight you. They kind of tried to fight Tien. The one time he went up there and politely asked, "Get your stream. We need to see your nails." I'm gonna talk to Goomy. Goomy can't hear stream. That makes so much sense. Dear Barton, bad. Ugh. I know me and Strahd just like, we both need Strahd, you move in, because I know like Strahd's neighbors were also like doing like some stuff. So like Strahd can be our neighbor and it'll be fine. Cause like it'll be fine that way. We can be like, thank God. I'm looking at my nails and feeling the need. Do it. Paint your nails. Okay. I'm starting the timer. Paint your nails. Go get a snack. Drink some water. Do a little stretch. Take a little nap. Accidentally drop things way too much. Listen, no, like, if you guys could hear this, you guys don't even understand. It's like a herd of rhinoceros. You don't understand. I'm not even exaggerating how bad it is. Okay, I'm gonna read about this heist now and the plans for breaking and entering and all kinds of stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. Okay, bye. Gianna's in a meeting. Gianna's at home and in a meeting. And that was our last sprint. And I think I timed that pretty damn well. That's pretty good. Short and sweet today, not too bad. And I got pretty far. I got like a little over 100 pages read today. Think he's done perfect. So I got a lot done today. I hope you guys got a lot done today. I'm liking it. It's pretty good. I'm digging it. It's definitely, I'm having to shift my mind from the Robin Hobb world to a totally different universe. But this is, we're going into a heist, and that's always fun. So I'm having a good time with it. And it's just basically been like non-stop action from the very start, and that's fun too. I don't mind a book where you have to like build up, you know, where it's maybe it's a little bit of a slow start. You have to like, again, this one you had to introduce the world and a lot of characters and a magic system. So you had to get introduced to people and places and things. But there wasn't a whole lot of build-up. We kind of just jumped into it. So that was pretty cool too. I went on, ran, showered, let's go. I hope it was an excellent run. I went on my walk this morning. I think that was a pretty good way to start my day. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow as well. I'm going to do that tomorrow. And tomorrow, look, I am the mouth of Sauron. But if I go this way, yeah. Tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. I have a vague idea of things I want to do, but not a solid plan. I had a plan and then it kind of fell apart. So it's like a half-baked plan of sorts. It's fine. I got brine, let's go. So tomorrow is gonna be 10 a.m. normal time, part 1 of affiliate anniversary, just kind of hanging out, you know. It's a half-baked plan. And we're just gonna have fun with it. You know, we're just gonna have a good time. And then, I mean, you'll be partying too. You'll be partying with me with your friends. That's how we're gonna think of it. And then Saturday, I should probably set an alarm because I never stream on Saturdays. So I don't want to forget. But Saturday night at 7 o'clock, I'm going to restart Resident Evil 2 Remake. And we're just going to see how far I get. We're just going to play. And when I decide I'm done, that's when I'm done. I can tell you right now, we're probably not going to complete the first half of the game. I think we might try for Claire A this time. What is going on? Cat hair in my face? Probably. Because last time I tried Leon A, I've played this game for 15 hours already and I have not completed his first section. So maybe we switch it up just so I can get a feel for Claire A. I've seen the entire game in both Claire A, Leon B, and Leon A, Claire B multiple times for multiple people, but I myself have not experienced it. So I'm gonna play and we're just gonna get through what we get through. So that's going to be tomorrow and Saturday. It's going to be a great time. I'm just going to hang out here in the middle. Otherwise, I'm going to be the mouth of Sauron, which is kind of funny. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to take a little break. I was gonna try to start dinner early, but I wasn't expecting Tien to come home this early because he's in a meeting right now and then he has a meeting directly after. So I probably can't start making dinner. I probably don't need to be in the kitchen making a lot of noise because that's where he's at right now. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for part 1 of affiliate anniversary. And then then Tien is streaming later today at 4 o'clock Central Time. He's going to play Chrono Trigger. He's going to keep going with that. And then I'm going to be on Allie's channel later today. She's actually going to go live at 3 p.m. my time, but you know, the first hour she's going to be chatting, doing some word games, so we're probably not going to start until probably around 4 p.m. Central Time, maybe a little bit after, for some Lost Ark seed hunting. So I'll be on her channel in a little, like, couple hours. So I'm just gonna take a little break. Maybe I'll be able to cook dinner. I'm gonna eat lunch because I haven't eaten lunch yet. So I'll definitely be able to do that. Stream on Saturday. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid out. I'm gonna sit right here in the middle. Oh shit. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. But it's fine. It's fine. Sorry, I thought I was being too loud. But thanks for hanging out with me. My book's going great. So I made good progress today. I read a little over 100 pages. Doing pretty good. I hope you guys have had a great day. We're gonna go raid Mishi. We love Mishi. I don't know what the heck Mishi's playing. We're playing a leaf game. Mishi's raking leaves. And we love it. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go rake some leaves with Mishi. It's gonna be calm, chill, cozy, fine. It kind of seems like the Power Wash sim or the House Flipper game where you have like a little progress bar, but just raking leaves. So that's what we're gonna go do. I'll see you guys later. Have a great meeting, Shay. If you clean your ears, we're gonna bring it all the way back around, kind of like the start of stream. If you clean your ears, don't use a Q-tip. Use those little ear cleaning tools. Probably don't use your finger, but don't use a Q-tip. For sure, don't use a Q-tip. Okay, we're gonna start this raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Drink your water. Eat some food. Don't use Q-tips. They're bad for you. But you've got the cutest ears I've ever seen. Okay. Love you. You're great. You've got cute ears.